If you have ever struggled with writing, you have probably heard that there are two general schools of thought. The planners plan out everything before they even break ground with their writing. And while the emphasis on structure is great, this can lead to a lot of perfectionism where you never feel ready to write. The pantsers, on the other hand, write by the seat of their pants. They just write. And the advantage of this method is that it warms up your writing muscle very easily and you generate large quantities of text. The disadvantage is that what you're going to write is probably very unstructured. And so in both cases, it's a struggle to generate something that you can share with your audience. So what is the point then, right? So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use mind maps for writing. And this method combines the advantages of both of the methods that I just outlined without the disadvantages. So while the example that I'm going to give you is for my upcoming novel called Choice, I've actually used mind maps to create my doctoral dissertation, scientific papers, and even online courses. So let's get to it, and I'm going to walk you through how I created it and how you can use mind maps for whatever it is that you're writing. So I'm going to share my screen now. And the tool that I'm using is called MindMeister. But you can actually use any online tool. Most of them have free versions. And you can also just do it by hand. So there's really no limit on how you can create a mind map. And one of the real advantages of using mind maps is that it helps you to create the same way that the human brain works, which is by association. So let's take a closer look at this mind map. The title of my book is Choice, and the main character is called Valeria, or Val for short. And this mind map outlines the challenges that she is facing. But the central theme of whatever it is that you're writing could be the dissertation title, the chapter title. It could really be anything. It's the central theme. And you break down that central theme into 3 to 5 main ideas. So as you can see here, I broke down her challenges into time management, anxiety disorder, she's Mexican American, she's facing a custody battle, and she's struggling with her finances. So immediately, without having to read paragraphs and paragraphs of text, you immediately have an idea of what this book is about. And then each one of these main challenges is broken down into two or three challenges, and then those are broken down into about 3 challenges each. And so just by this mind map, people really got a great idea of what this book is about. And so what I want to share with you is the advantages of using mind maps over traditional outlining or by writing by the seat of your pants. So the main advantages that I found of using mind maps are, first, they save you a lot of time. You can create a mind map very quickly, and this is going to save you a lot of time down the road. The second advantage is that it gives you peace of mind because you look at it and you just see what the structure is of whatever it is you're writing. Also, another really cool thing is that even if you don't have all of these things worked out, one thing leads to another. That's how the human brain works. So if you already know one of the main themes of whatever it is that you're writing about, you can consider this a brainstorming session, and you'll be able to see how to break down that specific theme into sub-themes and then break it down into even smaller sub-themes. So you can see how this helps you to structure your writing and also lead to the new ideas. So finally, another advantage of using mind maps is that it helps other people to give you feedback. Most people don't like to read a lot. And so if you give them a really long document, they're not going to read it. And even if they do, they just can't give you the level of feedback that you're most likely looking for. But if you have a mind map, it gives them an overview of what it is that you're working on. What is it about? And so when they look at this mind map, it's much easier for them to give you feedback. It saves them time, it saves you time, and you get the feedback that you're looking for. And finally, it's just a really simple tool that you can use. So you don't have to worry about having writer's block. You don't have to worry about having resistance to writing, because creating mind maps is really fun. And like I said, there's so many free tools out there. Actually, before I used this tool, which is MindMeister, I just did the mind maps by hand. And you don't even need all the different colors. You just need a piece of paper and a pen or pencil and just draw it out. And the final thing that I'm going to say about mind maps is that notice that everything here is one or two words, usually two words here. If you have a lot of words on each branch, that probably means that you need to break it down even further. It's much easier for people to give you feedback when you only have one or two words, and it's also easier for you. And then finally, notice the images that I have here. That also makes your mind map come to life. It's not necessary, but if you show your mind map to other people, most of these online tools have a library of emojis, and you can insert these emojis to make your mind maps come to life, because a picture really is worth 1,000 words. So I hope that you can see now how you can use mind maps for writing. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And I also have a really cool tool for you that's going to make this even more powerful. It's called the Daily Writing Checklist. So go to writewithmagic.com/checklist. And when used in combination with mind maps, it's just going to make everything much more effective for you, because the Daily Writing Checklist helps you to create mental space for writing, and it also helps you to create time in your calendar for your writing. So go to writewithmagic.com/checklist and subscribe to my channel for more bite-sized tips to help you to write better.